Good morning, friends, and welcome to this week's vlog. So you're gonna see Robert and I went to a Chili Peppers game for our littles for T-ball, and it was so much fun. And TJ was literally handed a game ball, which he was excited about. And I just actually got back inside. I didn't film it, but I planted the Black Russian sunflower is from M.I. Gardner. I also planted some mammoth sunflowers, and then I had some sunflower seeds. I just wrote yellow with brown center small. These are from 2021, so I planted them extra heavy. I planted all of them because they were old seed, and I don't know if they're going to germinate. So, and some teddy bear sunflowers. I do have to fight the birds and the squirrels. We'll see if we get some. If we get some sunflowers, they can't take them all. I think we'll get some. But I just finished doing that, and I just laid out all the compost in the front garden. Robert is currently working on fixing my back brakes and rotors right now. I just filmed this look using all, but I'm sweaty now, but all Catrice makeup, some hits, some shits. So that video is going to be going up this week on the beauty channel. I've been doing a couple shorts on the video on the beauty channel as well. And what else? This week is going to be a shorter week because on Friday I leave for Kenzie's bachelorette party in Oak Island, North Carolina. We're gonna have a lot of fun there. So, but by the time you see this, I'll either be there or be back. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I just wanted to pop in because I forgot to do like an intro, and by the time you see this, you should probably check the beauty channel if you're interested for this look, because this might also be up by the time this goes up. So, all right, friends, I'll see you in a little bit. I don't know. I was going to show our little team here. There's more.
My family dog died on Monday night and Tuesday morning. Then the stroke thing with my grandma happened Tuesday morning, and then I get to be here. And
Come here. Come here, Savannah. Come to TT. Savannah, come here. She's like, nope. I'm going back to Mama. Are you going to go back to Mama, you sweet girl? Come here. Come here. Come on. Look. Look! Look! Look, Robert!
Oh, yeah.
Good girl! Good girl!
I seen him in the wild ones. I got one. I told him that.
Ooh.
I'm coming!
At the plate for the Toms, number 36, Chris Amparo.
There's my little team players.
my
little dudes.
He wanted a ball sign. Hey, Aiden wanted some french fries and tried to call you.
I guess, unless you want them. I'll get him in a minute. Bro.
What's he saying?
Trying to get him to go to second base.
The umpire?
Yep.
Come on, Joey.
Right in front of the second baseman. I mean shortstop.
Mom!
Come on, man.
Mom!
He's playing ball.
I got my hat sign!
Ooh, that was a good one. I would call that a strike. That was right over the plate. Do you call it a strike?
I think so.
I should have been an umpire. I would have been good at it. That was a strike. He was wrong.
Call the ball.
That was right over the plate.
Oh, we gotta find someone. Little Nessie.
Ooh, that was inside. Ooh! Oh, damn it. Better get it in.
You should have never thrown that ball. And he's got a runner on third.
Well, the second baseman, the guy should have caught it too.
I've been making moves like a ninja. I could play it cool like I'm winter. I can make it rain like a cash tsunami. You wanna slip and slide, we can link up. Working all the time, make it duller. Be a student, tie to make $1. Wanna live life like I'm on vacation. Gotta get those good vibrations. Oh, I'm glowing so bright, I'm going nowhere. I'm riding high and it's just closer. Loving what I do and I know nothing gets me down, 'cause I can turn it round like. Wanna have a party, let it all hang out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Like, I like it better when we all get loud. I feel the goodness all around, like, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good now. Feeling like a top-down summer. I've been on the rise, it's a come up. No, I don't gotta try, I'm a natural stunner. Hitting home runs like a baseball runner. Yeah, I just go up, never coming down, down. Good things show up, got me saying wow, wow. Oh, wow. Glowing so bright, I'm going nowhere. I'm riding high and it's just closer. Loving what I do and I know nothing gets me down, 'cause I can turn it round like. Wanna have a party, let it all hang out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Like, I like it better when we all get loud. I feel the goodness all around, like, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, I'm feeling good and yeah, I'm feeling great. Every time I look around, it's like it's in my face. Yeah, nothing in this world is taking that away. 'Cause my people are my people, I'm not running in your race. But I run real hard like a track star. I don't gotta run hard just to get far. 'Cause I work real hard, but then I play harder. That's how I know that I'ma get farther. Wanna have a party, let it all hang out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Like, whoa, I like it better when we all get loud. I feel the goodness all around, like, I'm feeling good now. Wanna have a party, let it all hang out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Like, I like it better when we all get loud. I feel the goodness all around, like, I'm feeling good now.
So the guy asked for all the dad bods to stand up, and my son Tyler's like, "Oh, I got this," and he stands up and he starts undoing his shirt and showing his belly with the rest of the guys. It was so funny, but I only caught the last clip of it, of him after he turned towards us, but such a fun time.
I've been making moves like a ninja. I could play it cool like I'm winter. I can make it rain like a cash tsunami. You wanna slip and slide, we can link up. Working all the time, make it duller. Be a student, tie to make $1. Wanna live life like I'm on vacation. Gotta get those good vibrations. Oh, I'm glowing so bright, I'm going nowhere. I'm riding high and it's
Here, the kittens are, they've been transitioning from kitten milk, the formula milk for them, to soft food, which they can eat, but they're so sticky and spoiled. She cries, this one. The minute I come in here, she will not eat the soft food until the milk's in there. So we've been mixing it, and right now he's behaving and he's not pushing her away. Getting my hair toys all the time. Usually I put her in her own because he sticks his paw in her face. Usually don't let her eat if he's real hungry. But They're so spoiled. It's gonna be hard to get them off this milk. Especially you. You kind of love the milk, huh? She's like, I want you with my brother. I'll go eat with my brother. Look how big he is compared to her still. He's a chunk. You're a chunk. You're gonna be a big cat. He's also a love bug now that he trusts us. I don't know how long Robert's gonna keep him here, but they were already supposed to go, but we're here all the time. It's easier for him to feed them here, and they're so little. But they're getting to the point where they're trying to escape the bathroom now. Or we try to take them out a little bit, but every day. Oops, sorry, baby. What doing, babies? A good boy? You're going to be a big boy, aren't you? Yeah, you're going to be playful big boy. Aren't you, sweet boy? Yeah, you're so cute. You're both so cute.
Hey friends, it is Tuesday afternoon and I have some potatoes to plant. We had a bag that I just forgot about, and basically they're growing leaves already and stuff in the, look at that. So I'm gonna plant these and we're gonna make more potatoes. I also, because I'm gonna do it in the new flower bed, because this whole area is kind of under construction in the back. I'll show you. So Robert has put cemented down in here too. This is going to be the new entryway. Now he is going to use those shutters which match that bed, that's where I'm going to put the potatoes, and these will swing open and there'll be a fence around this area. You can see some of it there. So but right, and then the archway will move. It may go in a different location. We'll see what we're going to do with that. I may move it in the back and grow something up it, make it lovely. I might put it in a totally different area. I do have some poppies. We have a random, we don't know what, coming up there. This poppy is not quite open, but getting ready. Look at this gorgeous, same thing here. Gorgeous purple poppy coming in. These are massive poppies. I don't know what kind they are. And here's like a deep red one that opened up. So they close up during the day, but then look at the cool poppy heads on here. When they're done, they form these poppy heads, and inside, as they dry out, you'll get tons of poppies. So I'll be sure to save these seeds. But I mean, look at how long these are. These are ridiculously long. I want this to go over here though, because I want to, in case it falls out, I want the poppies here. But anyway, this is a self-seeded sunflower from last year, and there's one growing there too, and I just let it be there because that's where it wanted to be. And then I think there's a couple more. There's these are the pepper plants that grew in our let pot. They were shrouded out. I had to actually cut some of these back because these are like, it was getting too hot, so you can see they were dying. Like, they're probably going to do better in the spring next year if they reseed, but right now they're not loving the heat out here. I did water them, and they are obviously starting to bloom, which is great. Also, we have this. We don't know what this is. This took off. All right, I don't know where I left off. That was my lovely Robert calling. So anyway, we have some, like I said, some self-seeded, beautiful sunflowers coming up from last year. Also over here, some of our coleus is finally starting to sort of take over here. We're still dealing with massive, these are so good though, like massive, like golden raspberries. I've given some away to my neighbors and gave some to work. Oh my God, they're so delicious. That one's not quite ready, but we'll stick that back there. So there's a couple, like they're kind of spread all out, but they're doing really well. There's more in here too. So I ate a couple yesterday. That little bed is doing well. We have to put more mulch down in here. These are watermelon. Well, that's a tomato. That's a tomato. But these are watermelon. And again, these are just starting to do something here because they weren't getting enough light back here. And yesterday, Robert came out and I made him cut, like it's just starting to vine out. I made him cut down some trees that were right here behind here. And so now you can see the sun is shining in here. In fact, it got a little scalded because it was so used to the shade, but that's fine. It needed more sun, and that's going to be fine. So all that's in this bed, besides the pepper and the poppies, is this random like type of squashy thing that we don't know what it is. truly don't know what it is. There are some I did these from seed, these little coleus. They're coming up really well. And then like this is all garbage. These are like little clovers and stuff. They need to come out. There's another coleus. That might be a coleus too. I don't know. Coleus. A lot of coleus in here. And these are snap peas. Me and TJ seeded a whole bunch, but only 3 came up. So I suspect that maybe a squirrel got in there or something. So anyway, what we're kind of walking around that. This bed doesn't have enough soil in it, and I noticed that it was starting to come out like the sides. So we have to put more, you can see we had plastic in here. We have to put plastic all the way up on here. But what I'm gonna do anyway to go ahead and get the tomato or the potatoes in here, and then I'm gonna spread out the soil a little bit. In the back, I'm gonna do some sunflowers and some marigolds, and then this whole area here is going to be the potato plant. I'm gonna let this grow because it's vining and doing so beautifully. I'm not, like I said, I don't know what this is, but I also have some cucumber plants. I don't like their lunchbox cucumbers. I may plant those at the base here and let them go too, because it's not going to be long. Robert stuck those in here, but it's not going to be long before these guys are going to be pulled out. So I just can't pull them when we have a bunch of them that are blooming still. And look at those poppy heads. I want the poppy heads to dry out so we can get more poppy seeds before I pull them. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Like, look, this one is going to bloom any day now, like probably tomorrow. And these ones are still going to open up in the morning. So I just can't pull them yet. And there's another one down there. Pepper's doing fine. And then I'll clean the bed out. But I think I'm going to put some more cucumbers down here. I don't know if I brought those out, but I did get a new lunchbox cucumber. So let me show you what I did bring out. So I'll find a picture and put these up. But I have these Soluna lemon sunflowers that get 4.5 to 5 feet. It says multi-branching plants and yellow flowers on long stems. The leaves are more ragged, drought tolerant and vigorous. Blooming for up to 3 months. So I'm gonna plant those. I also have the sunforest mix. These are even bigger. These ones get up to 15 feet. So these are gonna be in the very back. And I'm just gonna do a few of these, but you can see this is a mix, and it says of 33% American Giant Hybrid and 33% Kong Hybrid and 34% Super Snack Hybrid. They'll delight children. Large flowers 12 inches or more on large sturdy plants up to 15 inches tall. Can be planted. Okay, so anyway, to create a play area. I'm just going to plant a few of those. And then I also, in front of those, I'm going to do some marigolds, which will help with anything out here, because I need some flowers out here for pollinators. These get like 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet tall. So these are orange hybrid marigolds, so I'm going to plant those. First, I'm going to go ahead and see how many of these potatoes we have and get them planted. So let's go.
Deep within, here we go, but somehow I'm caught in the middle. Is this the end before we've even begun? Should I work against the flow? A drop in the ocean so endless, reaching for our moments miles above. I just need one. Diving in to all this endless space, falling stars, but still I see you. Sweet escape, a lovely start, but letting go's the hardest part. Swimming in this deep, deep blue. Hold my breath, looking up. Life moves in ways that keeps changing. Catch a glimpse of what was.
Okay, the water is on. I'll probably move it so it hits over there in a little bit, but I'm going to give it a good 15-minute soak or so. Really get in there and get all them seeds really wet. because I don't think we're getting rain. I think for the next, like, gosh, week, I don't think there's any rain coming. So it's going to be very dry. So I'm going to have to kind of come out here regularly. We'll see what grows now that there's no trees back there. We're going to have to trim this tree up at some point too, but right now I'm not super worried about that because that area is going to be cleaned up right there. That is going to be part of the garden. That'll be more of a shade garden, and I'll probably use it for like the coleus and things like that. So the coleus should get pretty big, and then after those poppies are done, dried out, we'll collect the poppy seeds together, and I can't wait to see how those potatoes do, because those are monster potatoes. So we'll see if they yield us anything in this type of heat. So stay tuned. Good morning, friends. It's bright and early in the morning. I've got a couple things I want to plant today. First of all, when I was in North Carolina, I got this cute little cup and saucer, which is going to go on my little table over there, which I need to spray down and clean up, and this little garden guy that's going to go in it. What I picked up for it is so beautiful. It's a begonia. It's not one of the Proven Winners ones. It's just a regular one. It was $5.98. It says Rieger Begonia Annual Part Sun, and it's got a couple dead leaves on the bottom I need to clean off. And it's really pretty. Look at it. It's like yellow, like a baby soft yellow with just tinges of pink. And I just thought it was so, so beautiful. So I am going to plant that in here. Look how cheery that's going to be. I also have a caladium right here, which I think I'm actually going to put up here. I'm going to pull out some of the creeping Jenny and just see what it does up here. I got to look at the conditions it likes, because this one just says that it is called Snow Flurry, and this one is a Proven Winners. This was $7.98, and I thought this was pretty. This does really well. It likes heat, it likes humidity. I got to see what it likes for like water drainage, because it will get over there very little. There's not great drainage over there, and really poor clay soil over there. And I had planted a bunch of caladiums over there one year, but it was like the end of the year and it didn't do well. But and look, it's just got little dots of like, can you see that? Little dots of like pink and red in there. But it's nice, and a nice bright pop. And I may put it up here. I gotta just see where I gotta look at the conditions. And then I have 5 of the, well, let me show you down here because I got them down here. These guys, the bubblegum, Vista bubblegum petunias, I have 5 of those that I am going to plant along the front bed here. So what I'm gonna do is probably just set you guys to music and get to work. I don't even have a bra on this morning, but who cares? It's early and my neighbors aren't out. Who cares?
Deep within, here we go, but somehow I'm caught in the middle. Is this the end before we've even begun? Should I work against the flow? A drop in the ocean so endless, reaching for our moments miles above. I just need one. Diving in to all this endless space, falling stars, but still I see you. Sweet escape, a lovely start, but letting go's the hardest part. Swimming in this deep, deep blue. Hold my breath, looking up. Life moves in ways that keeps changing. Catch a glimpse of what was you and me. It's gone again. Sinking in, back on the shore. One foot in front of the other. Close my eyes and feel you hold my hand just like you used to back then. These hopes dance high like sparks before they go out. But in that
this sweet little thing here, and I watered it. So I just have some water here. I'm gonna leave this out here because I gotta water stuff pretty regularly out here. But this is adorable. I love it, and I love this little teacup. I might just set that right here in the front. It's so cute. I'm very, very happy with it. Now, a bird started making a nest here, so, but it's old, so I dumped it, and I'm gonna see if Robert can kind of power wash those and get this cleaned up a little bit more. But this little table and chairs came from Target a few years back. It was a great buy. I got it really, really cheap, under $100. I think it was like $50 or something. So very happy. But look at how beautiful these begonias are. And they were cheaper because I didn't buy the Proven Winners brand, so we'll see how they do and how they hold up. But I really love them so far. Okay, and for all of I actually wanted white, but I couldn't find white at the store. But bubblegum pink will fill in this whole thing, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably needed another one right there, but that bush is so big. These need to be trimmed. I have never seen them as tall as they are. They're like, and they really need to be more in the back. You also saw I found a little seedling growing, and I just moved it into the back, and that's one of the coleus. It should be fairly happy right there, because this is just the first year this thing has grown. This is my proudberry coralberry. The first year that this has grown. 3 years and I had it in the wrong spot. I moved it. So you can see all of my little beauties are going to fill in really nicely. So I'll give you progress updates as that takes hold. Look, we have some beautiful poppies open this morning. I pulled out some of my poppies and threw them in the back because they're getting all, you can see they're getting all like scraggly, but like this is what you want. These are the seed heads. Once they're dried out, they're filled with poppy seeds, and you can save them. And that's what I was going to try to do with some of these, and just sprinkle them back in here. I don't think they'll grow this year. No, this one doesn't have much in it. I think maybe it rotted. Anyway, so look at that pretty back there. Hi, then coming up. Okay. Oh, and look at this. These are starting to bloom. These are black-eyed Susans I grew from seed 2 years ago, and they came back up here, even though I planted them originally over there. So interesting. And the coneflowers, these did what they want to do here. These are going to be taller than those. So again, I'm going to probably have to move things in here, but that's just nature. It puts things where it wants. All right, and for that caladium, I was going to put it over there. You can see it gets morning sun, but I decided to put it under here. I pulled some of this creeping Jenny out because I'm going to be pulling a lot of it out. And I planted it here underneath the foliage from the peonies, and that will get a bit bigger, and it's shaded because it likes shade. So I'm gonna see how it does here, and the soil is better here, so I think it's gonna like the soil. And see, I've got some coneflowers that came up here, and these are some kind of Shasta daisy. Like I think they were the buttercream. I can't remember. They came back there. I had 3 bunches, but that bunch came back. There was like all through here. I think the creeping Jenny killed it, so that one came back. And then funny enough, I don't know if you can see way back right here, that is also daisies that are about to bloom. That must have just self-seeded back there. So I'm gonna let those have their way back there. And again, we've got some pretty little poppies that are coming. This one's about done, but there's like some poppies through here still. You can see these little dots of red. I thought they were gonna be pink. Some are. That one's kind of a pinky one. There we have some snaps. But overall, and back there, I think that is I don't think that's a pumpkin. I think that, I hope. I don't know if it's a pumpkin or if it's a hollyhock. I don't know. So, and then of course I've got these gorgeous coneflowers coming up here. I want to get some purple ones over here too and change the bed color over here. So anyway, I'm going to eventually pull out a lot of this creeping Jenny. It's growing into the grass, as you can see. It's insane. We do have some beautiful new blooms though today. Oh man, it's blocking out the color. There you go. Can you see? Look at how gorgeous that color is. Is there a beetle in there? Mother effer, you need to come out. Get out of my rose butthole. Anyway, I'm gonna get that out of there, but look at that. Let's get that bug out. not ever had an effect with catnip. So this one is cat crack catnip. Let's see. Are you still not interested? Seriously? My cat is broken. Are you broken? She's kill us. Let's try another cat. Neva. I don't know if I want it on my bed. Mila is all in. Do you like that? Sorry, we have laundry on the bed and stuff. It's Sunday. Oh. Do you like that? Do you want some too? There's Saka. Saka didn't even get it in, and she's already going weird. Oh. Here comes Gizzy. Gizzy will smack, and I'm a... Here, kids. Because you're going to share with Vaka. Vaka's like just smelling it and already laying in the hangers. What's going on? Oh, Gizzy, don't be mean to Vaka. You want more? You got to come down here. Come here. Come down here because I'm not putting it on my bed. Hopefully you guys pass out tonight and don't irritate us when we're trying to sleep. That is the plan. Because Tazzy's well on his way to La La Land. Having a catnip-a-palooza. What's going on? Gizzy's got catnip on her tail. Gizzy. You all right there? What are you doing? Stop that. Stop that. Good morning, friends. I have no idea if this is the start of a new vlog. It is Monday, right? No. Oh my God. See, I don't even know. It's Tuesday. I worked remotely yesterday. Anyway, I'm just behind in life right now. It's all good. I've got so much going on. My daughter's wedding is in like 11 days and we still need to get Robert a suit, and then little Grayson and Drew. I have a new dress coming in because I didn't get to get the other one altered. So I actually have two options. I've got a teal one and like a one that's, they say it's orchid, but it kind of looks mauve. I don't know. It'll be here Thursday. So we have a lot to do there. I have to paint the mailbox, which is going to in her colors, which is like blush and sage green, and that is going to be for like people that are bringing cards and things like that to put in there. And then I blocked off the part for them to put their letters on their house, and they're actually going to be able to use that mailbox afterwards. And what else? My mom and dad will be coming in. We're in the middle of painting a bedroom and getting that room cleaned up and straight for them. I've been organizing, getting rid of clothing, cleaning up. I got rid of like 2 bags of trash in my room. Went through a bunch of bills that were just sitting up on the counter that were old. They were paid or whatever. They were like, some of them from like 2 years ago. And I don't know why I'm getting better with that now. It's just like throwing stuff out. Robert is not, though. Like, I did all the dishes and everything like that, and then I got mad at him yesterday because I had the sink was clear, and then I came back 2 seconds later and there was 6 different, like 3 cups that he brought down from upstairs, 2 plates and a bowl, and I'm like, and he put them in the sink, and I'm like, I just told you the dishwasher's dirty. And so I don't know, he made some excuse that he was still eating. I'm like, on all 6 of those plates and bowls and stuff and cups, and he just, I don't know, he just doesn't do it. He's a man. So he just leaves things, and he's lost his keys like 3 times this week, and I was like, I know where they are. They're in the bathroom. They're on the floor over here. They're in the laundry room, left on the dryer. Like, he's a little absent-minded sometimes. So anyway, so I'm at work. I've got a lot going on. I just wanted to pop in and say hello to you guys. Hopefully after the wedding, I will have more time to be a little bit more regular with my filming, and things are going to slow down a little bit. And then on top of that, I have baseball's done. Other than the pool party, we had our last baseball game with the kids. So for the season, unless I do fall ball, which I don't think I'm going to do, because I have an appointment right before my daughter's wedding for my ankle with a surgeon to take a look at and see what's going on with it. They're going to do an x-ray, and they're going to just do a physical exam at the first visit, and then they're going to send me for an MRI, which is really what I need, is the MRI. And then we'll be able to determine if I have to have surgery or what the course of action is going to be moving forward. So I'm tired of it limiting my ability to move and do things. But if I'm facing surgery, that's about a 4-month recuperation period, and it's my driver's foot, so I won't be able to drive for that period as well, which is going to suck, because I'm going to go insane. I'll have to work remote, which I can, so I'm lucky that I have that option, but that's going to drive me insane. Anyway, so that is what's going on. That's a brief little update. I have some weird pumpkins. I think they're pumpkins growing in my flower bed that I don't remember planting. They're like coming up all over, and I really don't know what they are. I think they're pumpkins. That's what my plant identifier said. Some kind of a squashy plant. We're supposed to have some guy come over and that Robert works with, Caesar, and give us a pricing to get the deck fixed and start getting that going. He'll do the top first, and then he'll do the bottom. But we need some money for that. I know Robert just got some money in, and I think I have some coming to pay for that. Lots going on, and we're busy at work, and it's just been stressful. So I will see you guys all a little bit later. I do have some new jewelry to show you guys with Ana Luisa. I'm not sure if it'll be in this video or a different one, but that's coming. I'm excited about that. I love all the pieces. So I will see you guys in a little while. Good morning, friends. It is, I think, Wednesday morning. Gosh, the sun's awful in here. Anyway, I had such a hard time getting up this morning. I was exhausted. I'm not sure. I feel like I slept fine, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. There's a lot going on. My daughter's wedding is in just over a week, and yeah, it's insane over here. So I'm at work this morning. I already had some of my Yavi coffee. I mixed it with some chocolate, like Hershey's chocolate sauce, the coffee concentrate, and milk, and stirred it up, and it was like a cold coffee, and that wakes my butt up every single time. No crash. I really love that. I did a collab with Yavi Coffee. This is not sponsored or anything, but I did a collab a long time ago with them, and I went on and I continued to purchase their coffee. Now, I haven't purchased it recently because financially things have been a little bit tough, I think, for everybody. But I had some still left over, and I hadn't had it in a while, and I had it the last like 3 days in a row, and it's really helped me be more productive, and there's literally no crash with it, and you use like a tablespoon of the concentrate, and it's delicious and not bitter. I really, really like it. Anyway, I don't know if my code still works, but I'll link it down below just in case if you guys want to pick it up, because I did have a code with them, and I think it gives you 20% off. I can't remember. Anyway, last night I got home. I watered all my flowers because it was like 91 degrees, and today it's going to be the same. We're in the 90s all week. I don't even think I filmed it, but I did have some seeds that I planted. I planted some dahlia and some, not dahlia, I'm sorry, zinnias. Did I plant sunflowers? I planted sunflowers outside along with my potatoes and marigolds. That's all coming up. But I planted zucchini, squash, a couple of Jack B. Little pumpkins, which I'm going to put up on the trellis as soon as they get their real leaves. I don't want to put them out there right now because I'm afraid, like, they're so tender right now that the slugs and stuff will get them. They're kind of leggy. So I did do dahlia seeds. I did dahlias, and those are coming up good. Then the zinnia seeds, I know what zinnia baby seedlings look like. These are not zinnia seeds, and I knew it. Like, they said zinnia, I think they were from Amazon, and I put them in, and I'm looking at the seeds, and I'm like, they don't even look like zinnia seeds, so I don't know what they're going to be, so I'm not sure where to put them. They're not very big. They're really a tiny, tiny seed, so I have no idea what they are. I'll show you when I get home, but they're not zinnia seeds. The dahlia seeds were dahlia seeds, and those are coming up. They're just like mixed dahlias. I have no idea what color they're going to be or anything like that. I'm just putting them in. This year, my garden doesn't look like I want it to. I was looking back at some photos of some of my gardens from like 2021 and on. When we were home with COVID, I mean, my garden looked beautiful, but I had all the time in the world to work on it. My side garden is probably looking the best it's ever been. And then I have some random things that came up. I noticed in the front yard, I think I have 2 or 3 salvias, new salvias coming up. Not new, but like I have a big one. I'll show it to you. It's beautiful. It's got like a chartreuse green leaf, and then it's got a very blue flower, like a blue-purple, but more blue leaning, and a black calyx. Anyway, it reseeded itself. It came up again because it's a perennial, but it reseeded itself in 2 or 3 spots of the yard, and I kind of was like almost pulling it out because I was like, what the heck is that? But then I was like, that doesn't look like a weed. I'm just going to let it grow and see what happens. And now that one of the bunches has got big, I'm like, that is salvia. It reseeded itself. So I'm excited about that because I wanted to put more salvia on my side garden. It's a good pollinator, and the plants get huge. And they're not super picky on their conditions and their soil and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to let it get a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to transplant it over to the side garden. My butterfly bush is huge, but this year I just didn't have the money to kind of buy all the annuals and things that I wanted to do. So I'm doing more from seed, which takes longer, but I have the seed. So I'm excited for some of my sunflowers to come up. I do see that the birds and the squirrels ate some of them. Some slugs got some, but there are some coming up. And I'm also starting to see some growth finally in some of those tiny little coleus. They've taken a long time to like kind of come up. And some of them are really starting to grow now. So that's exciting because we're getting the really strong heat, and I've been giving them a lot of water. I also have a watermelon, two or three watermelon plants that weren't getting as much sunlight, but when Robert cut down some of the trees on the side yard behind, like on the other side of our fence, which was still my property, I had him just completely cut them down. They were like trees that weren't supposed to be there, and then nobody took care of them, and they grew. Woke up with a nice little zit on my chin right before the wedding. So tonight I'm going to put one of those patches on it to try to get it to go down. And it's one of those deep ones, you know, like you can feel like it's like huge, and it's like a cystic one. Ugh. Anyway, so, and I also put my rose lavender oil on it because the lavender rose oil does help with acne, so I put that on it. It is what it is. I covered it up as much as I could today. It's a little bit red still, but it's fine. So, yeah, so I had my coffee, and I woke my bum up today. I'm getting ready to go into work. I have a lot to do, and then I'm going to be off for a little bit because I have the 28th, I think, is my 27th is my orthopedic appointment for the surgeon for my ankle. Then the 29th is my daughter's wedding. So I'm off that day, and then my mom that's Saturday and Sunday, and then my mom and stuff are going to be here through Tuesday, so I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Well, then I was going to come back to work Wednesday, but then I didn't realize that then it's the 4th of July. So I don't know, I may just take those days off and just have like a week of vacation, which is fine. I really haven't taken a full week of vacation at all this entire year. I've taken like a couple days here or extended weekends, like a Friday and a Monday, but I have unlimited PTO, and I have not taken a week vacation all year, honestly. So I think I might just take that time off. Robert and I have a lot to do. We also he painted the spare bedroom. We're getting it ready for my mom and dad, and the old couch that used to be in the living room that the dogs used to be on, that's in that bedroom now. So we're going to move that room around and redo it. We've got one more little section to paint. That was the room that was gray with a chalkboard wall. It was my daughter's old room, and then it was my son's room. And so now it is the same color as our downstairs living room because we had an extra gallon of paint, and it's one of my favorite colors too. It's like a beautiful, like sagey green color, and I really love it. We're going to move the
move the bed to the back wall. We have 2 side tables. I don't know if they match. I have like 4 or 5 different side tables. They just might not match, but I might paint them the same color. We'll see, because Drew doesn't want the one side table, and that's like painted gray and black. So that's going to get repainted, and I think I have another one just like it. I think I have 2 of those. I'm going to paint them, and they're going to probably get painted white. I was actually thinking of doing a little bit of a floral design, like acrylic painting on them, but I don't know when I'll have time to do that. But for now, I'll probably paint those side tables white. I have several different types of lamps that we're going to try out, like side table lamps, and those will be on either side of the bed. I do have a pretty, like, it's a reuse from my living room, but it's a big canvas picture, and it matches the green, and that's going to go above the bed. It won't stay there. Eventually I'll switch that out, but it's what I have right now, and I have to reuse what I have, and we're going to make it look as cute as we can. My son's supposed to come this weekend with Grayson. We're going to get rid of, he's going to take his, he's got like a refrigerator in there. He has a desk he's going to take, and I think a TV he's taking. And we'll get all that out of there, so we can get that room together. And then all I'll really need to get that at that point is some pretty curtains for there. Robert's already got some, he picked up from some lady who was getting rid of at a house he was working on, was some really pretty kind of brushed gold curtain rods. They're really actually pretty. They're thick. So I think if I get something with the grommets, like a pretty white curtains or lacy type curtains, something really pretty and airy in that room, so that room will be kind of light and bright and just nice. I mean, then once that room is done, the only thing that's not going to match in there is the dresser, which is great grandma's, Gigi, who's passed on. It's an antique, and I could paint that too. It's more cream in there right now, but I could probably have Robert like help me sand it down, and then spray paint with like a chalkboard paint, like a pretty white. If I do that, I don't know when I'll do that, but if I get that painted white and the side tables painted white, I may connect all 3 pieces